My boss fired me for listening to Rage Against the Machine. I work at a small bike shop in Texas. In a predominantly Republican area. My boss is one of those people who shows up to work every day in his lifted Ford F-250. With his full array of Trump flags and Blue Lives Matter stickers. Not to get political, but I do not agree with the Republican Party. But I do not talk about politics in the workplace. So yesterday I was building a bike in our small back room, which is where we do all of the work on our customers' bikes. I had my phone in my pocket, and over the iPhone speaker, I was listening to Rage. And my boss walked in. The song, Down Rodeo, my favorite, was playing. My boss asked what band this was and I told him. He then proceeded to go on a rant about how Rage was a treasonous leftist cult that infected the mind, and various other points similar. After he got done, I put my earbuds on and continued to vibe out. He came in again about 20 minutes later and asked what I was listening to. I told him that it did not matter. And then he grabbed my phone, saw what I was listening to, and promptly fired me. I have no idea how or why his reaction was this extreme. Edit. This was not a full-time job. And no benefits like healthcare. Edit 2. I'll not going to take legal action. As this was just a job for the summer. And I am 17. Edit 3. Email he sent me is in another post. You should have said you didn't know who they were until Paul Ryan said he listened to them. At least he realizes that he is the machine. File for unemployment, his loss honestly. Fuck him, don't do what he tells you. Call him a snowflake and move on. The line, they ain't seen a brown-skinned man since their grandparents bought one, hit too close to home for him. Sounds like you just qualified to sit around and spend his tax dollars looking for a new job. What a triggered baby. Thus proving the point of every Rage Against the Machine song. See, this is why you gotta know your enemy. Rally round the family. You can't afford Velveeta shells. Here's something I can't understand. How you can just fire a man. Surprised he even knew who they were and what they stand for. Glassdoor this place ASAP. Then Yelp it. Then Google review it. I'd bet hard cash your boss was being low-key about politics with customers so he could take some Democrat cash. End that. What a snowflake. What are the chances he used to like Rage and only stopped listening to them after they spoke out against Ted Cruz and spelled out their politics in plain English? Seems you don't want to work on Maggie's farm, no more. I think if the band knew they might send you something, like a ticket maybe. A lot of Republicans are convinced of a fantasy belief system. That actual communists are rising up socially and politically and that their aim is to destroy the country. Zero evidence supports this nonsense. Even though you can find it in the fundraising literature of Republican politicians and on right-wing media. Anyway, it's just a guess. Your former boss is an easy-to-dupe victim of this nonsense and identified you with this imaginary problem. Go up to him and say the following. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Big breathe, MOTHERFUCKERRRRRRR. Quote.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.